Mary's life journey resembles a fairy tale. At that time, she was an ordinary girl from Australia. Fate led her to crown Prince Frederick, known as the Playboy Prince. They fell in love with each other, got married, and now they rule Denmark as king and queen. 24 years ago, no one would have guessed that the Playboy Prince would become king, but everything changed when he met Mary. How did this amazing story come about? What has their lives been filled with nearly a quarter century later? Watch the video to the end to find out. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. Let's keep it going. May 14, 2004 marked an important event for Denmark as Crown Prince Frederik married a simple girl from Australia in Copenhagen Cathedral. The ceremony left vivid impressions. The groom could not hold back his tears when he saw his beloved walking down the aisle with her father. Everyone admired the bride's wedding gown. Mary wore a wedding dress of ivory color, decorated with a veil, which was previously worn by Crown Princess Margareta of Sweden in 1905. She also adorned herself with a tiara given to her by her new in-laws Queen Margrethe and Prince Henrik. The groom, on the other hand, chose to wear the ceremonial uniform of the Danish Navy. The happiness and love of the prince and princess was so evident obvious as they whispered, smiled and shared tears of joy together. Mary confessed that she never dreamed of being a princess, but instead dreamed of a life as a veterinarian. Mary Donaldson was born on February 5, 1972 in Tasmania, Australia. She grew up in a large family, being the youngest. Her father held a position as a professor at a university and her mother worked there as well. Mary's childhood was filled with the joy and care of her parents and siblings. In addition to her studies, she had many hobbies. She played the piano, flute, played field hockey and practiced swimming. In 1995, she graduated with a Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Laws from the University of Tasmania. She later embarked on a career in advertising, working for agencies such as DDB Needham and Mojo Partners, as well as in real estate. During one of her visits to a flea market in Sydney, she met a soothsayer who predicted that Mary would meet a prince from overseas, marry him and move to Europe. This prediction did not arouse any serious interest on Mary's part, for her life path had not originally envisioned such ties to European royalty. But how did she meet her prince? Frederik was born on May 26, 1968 in Copenhagen. He is the eldest son of Crown Princess Margrethe II and her husband, Prince Henrik. When he was only 4 years old, his grandfather, King Frederik IX of Denmark, passed away. Frederik's mother became Queen of Denmark and he became crowned prince. Since then, his entire childhood and adolescence was spent under the constant scrutiny of various media and cameras, with high expectations placed on him. In 1995, Frederik reached an important milestone by becoming the first member of the Danish royal family to complete higher education, earning a master's degree in political science. He also received military training in the Army, Navy and Air Force, culminating in his completion of training in the Royal Danish Marine Corps in 1995. In his youth, Prince Frederik led a dissolute lifestyle. He was even nicknamed the Prince of Parties because of his frequent parties. He was also known for his extravagant spending habits, with hundreds of thousands of dollars being spent annually on his lifestyle. At the time, few in the royal entourage, including his worried parents, believed that Prince Frederik was worthy of inheriting the throne. He was also known as the Playboy Prince because he had many girlfriends. One of the most famous was an underwear model named Katja Stockholm, and there were rumors that they might get engaged. But they broke up because the royal family didn't approve. So, when Frederik was in his 30s, he was still unmarried. People in Denmark doubted that he could be a stable and responsible king. However, that soon changed. In 2000, during the Summer Olympics in Sydney, Frederik travelled to Australia to support the Danish sailing team. While there, the 32-year-old prince went to a pub where he met Mary. She didn't know he was a prince at first, as he introduced himself as Fred. However, they hit it off immediately and their relationship quickly grew stronger. The couple spent the first 2 years of their affair in a long-distance relationship, with Frederick constantly making secret trips to Australia to visit Mary. The prince soon realized that this was the love of his life. In October 2003, they publicly announced their engagement, and on May 14, 2004, they were married. After the wedding, Mary became known as Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary. It's amazing how she transformed from an ordinary girl to the wife of a future king. Eventually, the fortune teller's prediction came true. Once married, Mary fulfilled the task of securing the royal succession quite smoothly. She gave birth to Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, and twins, Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine. Of course, having 4 children keeps Frederick and Mary busy, but they still manage to make time for each other as a couple. 2 hearts united in love, Mary and Frederick consistently top the list of examples of the perfect royal marriage. Their close relationship and love for each other makes for a unique team. Mary makes Frederick shine, and her role in the Danish crown and royal family is considered his greatest achievement, as she played a key role in molding him into a better man. She is beloved both in Denmark and Australia. Having given birth to 4 children, she has not only maintained her figure, but has also become more fashionable, sophisticated and elegant. Her style in clothes, makeup and every move epitomizes the elegance of royalty. Celebrity magazines praise her as one of the most stylishly dressed women in the world. Many compare her to Princess Kate Middleton because they both come from non-aristocratic backgrounds and have similar tastes in fashion. At the end of 2023, Queen Margrethe announced she was stepping down from the throne after more than 5 decades as queen. As a result, Frederick and Mary were proclaimed King and Queen of Denmark on January 14th. This made Mary the first consort queen ever born in Australia. Several reports suggested that Queen Margrethe made the decision after rumours that Frederick was involved in an extramarital affair with socialite Genevieve Casanova. Prince Frederick and Ms. Casanova were photographed by paparazzi while sightseeing in Madrid, visiting a gallery, having a long dinner together, and attending a flamenco show. However, Casanova denies any romantic relationship with Frederick. Many newspapers have speculated that Margaret's decision to abdicate may have been motivated by a desire to save Frederick and Maria's marriage. However, this remains merely speculation. It is unclear whether it is true or not. King Frederick and Queen Mary have been married for over 24 years. Despite all the rumours, their union is probably one of the happiest in the kingdom. Their children are now grown, their eldest son is 18 years old, and the family looks just flawless. Today, Mary has become a role model for many. She is not only a wonderful mother, but also a courageous social activist. This story shows that a woman from an ordinary background can indeed rise up and become a queen. Do you agree with this opinion? Share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to our channel and give us a like if you enjoyed the video. See you soon.